Okay, let's look at question 5. The function fx is defined by 5 sine 2x minus 3. Okay, so write down the value of fx when x equal 15. So you just sum x equal to 15 degree. So you have x equals to 5 sine 2 times of 15 degree minus 3. Sorry, too many brackets. Okay, just press this into the calculator, and what you have is 5 times sine 30 degree minus 3, and you have negative 0.5. Okay, write down the least value. Okay, the minimum or the least value is this king negative a plus c. Okay, what is a and what is b, what is c? So looking at the function, I know that my a equals to 5, my b equals to 2, and my c equals to negative 3. So knowing my a is 5, right? So it's negative 5, my c is negative 3. So the minimum value is negative a. In fact, if I ask you to find maximum value, you just take a plus c, which is, in this case, 5 plus negative 3, which is 2. And the period is just 360 degree because it's a sine graph. You divide by the b. So 360 divided by 2 is 180 degree. So that's settle the period. The is actually a. The positive value of a is positive a. Must be positive a. That means we just look at the value of a. In this case, it's just 5. Okay. So now we are ready to draw the graph. To draw the graph, you need to know what is the axis, the new axis. Because for a normal sine graph, right, you will start from 0, go to a 1, negative 1, and then go down to a minimum or negative 1. So the y equal to 0 is the axis. But because you have a minus 3 here, right, you have a new axis. And the new axis is c, which is negative 3. Right? So once you have all this important information, you can start sketching. Using a ruler, I do not have a ruler now, so I just use freehand. Not good, must use a ruler, My max, okay, so I number off my y-axis using ruler. Okay, mark out equal interval. My maximum is 2, so I start from 2, negative 1, then 0, then my negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. You can see that using freehand is not good. My interval are not the same, so it's not good. So you shouldn't use freehand. And then since I need to draw from 0 to 360, so my 180 will be okay. So let's say, oh, let me try again. Let's say this 360, then my 180 will be somewhere around here. Okay, and my 90 will be around here. My 270 around here. Okay, so then next I need to mark out where's my maximum. My maximum is 2. So I just draw a dotted line y equal to 2. I also draw my new axis, which is y equal to negative 3. I also draw a dotted line for my minimum, which is y equal to negative 8. Okay, so I can proceed to draw. To start drawing, I need to mark out the critical points. Since this is a sine graph, I cannot start from 0 because the new axis is negative 3. So I need to start from here. And since the period is 180, that means in one interval 180, I have one full cycle. You know what I mean? So that means I will go to a maximum here between 0 and 90, which is about 45 degree. And then I'll go down to the axis again, which is negative 3, before I go down to the minimum, which is negative 8. And then I go back to the axis at below 180 degree. Okay, so the graph look like this. Okay, continuing, because I have another cycle in between 180 to 360, I continue to a maximum here, go down to the axis at here, then before I go to the minimum here, and then go back to 360. So Okay, you can see that this part of the graph is too straight already, so I need to make it more curvy. All right. So you can see that my graph is not good because I use freehand and no, not just freehand, because I never use ruler to mark out the interval, so it doesn't look symmetrical. A good graph should look symmetrical. Okay, and that's how you should do this question. So now, food for thought. What will happen if I change to 5 cosine 2x minus 3? How would the graph change? Okay, you need to think about this. What would change if I change the function to y equal 5 cosine 2x minus 3? Okay, let's look at question 6. On separate diagram, sketch negative 90 degree to positive 90 degree, y equal to tangent x. Okay, all right, let's look at how to sketch y equal to tangent x. So to sketch y equal to tangent x, right? Okay, for this range of negative 90 to 90 degree, positive 90 degree. Okay, what's going on?